And we're back. And today we're down here doing the diamond mining. We gotta mine diamonds if we're gonna be putting armor trim and using the netherite template and, you know, duping it and all that fun stuff. I really don't have as many diamonds as I should have. You know, I got enough diamonds to make my armor and the essentials and whatnot, but oh boy. Don't you just love this? Any more? Any more you guys up there? So I guess today we're going to have a pretty chilled out mining kind of episode. But anyway, I spent most of my time earlier today over in the nether. You know that little mine shaft to get ancient debris that I made in yesterday's episode? Well, that thing is absolutely plagued with lava. I mean, it is just an absolute nightmare. This has happened before, so I relocated. I went to a different place, and I dug down. I actually dug a stairway down. I wasn't intending on making that my mine shaft, but I kept going down and no lava, kept going down and no lava, kept going down and no lava, and finally I was down at level 12, and I just made a staircase down. Sometimes you can get lucky and do that, and it just so happened I got lucky. And so I made a nice little passageway there. I'll be going back over there and doing some mining later on. But I came back up here to fix my tools and to get some more supplies and stuff, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to need more diamonds, so I might as well just go ahead and do some diamond mining. Diamond mining is one of those things that I find very therapeutic. It's very nice. And I'm just waiting in anticipation because tonight there's going to be some kind of big presidential announcement. Something very important is going to be revealed tonight. A bunch of documents are going to be declassified, and, well, guess what? The three networks are saying that they don't want to carry it because they think that Donald Trump is just going to be rehashing a whole bunch of conspiracy theories. Can you believe that? They actually think that people don't know what the internet is. They think that people get all their information from them. I mean, who do they think they're hiding it from? But you know, it's very typical of communists. Communists, they like to censor free speech. Any political speech that doesn't agree with them, they like to censor because they're communists. You just look at that Nick Shirley documentary, and you can see how communists behave. Poor Nick Shirley, he had a whole bunch of communists following him through the streets. And by communists, I mean Castro's secret police. They weren't very good at their job, otherwise I'm sure Nick wouldn't have been able to spot them so easily, but they were following him around, and a 2-star Cuban general actually took him aside and questioned him. He had to escape from Cuba. But anyway, Cuba's just a little bit further along than California and Washington and Oregon. If you want to see what New York City and Los Angeles will look like in a couple of years, just go down to Cuba and check that place out. Communists had this tendency to ruin the countries that they take over, and many people have to suffer and die. And for some strange reason, these useful idiots that graduate from college are stupid enough to fall for it. That's why I always say that that's the worst money that a parent can ever invest, is to actually pay a bunch of communists to brainwash their children. If you're spending $20,000 a year to have your child completely corrupted and turned into a communist, then you, sir, are an idiot. You're an idiot, and you should have had your children taken away from you when they were just born because you're not a fit parent. Ah, here we go, some diamonds. Now, this is not my first diamonds I found on this little trip down here. I found an 8 cluster earlier. But I'm going to need quite a few because, as you know, when you're duplicating that netherite template, it takes quite a few. Because I want to make netherite upgrades for all my tools and all my armor And I want to have some left over in case I feel like netheriteing something else up. So we're going to need plenty and plenty and plenty of diamonds. You can never have too many diamonds. And also, it's very fun mining for diamonds. Another project I was thinking of doing, ever since I died making the Guardian farm and I ended up back at World Spawn, I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I had made a nether expressway over to World Spawn, so that way, if that ever happens to me, I can just hop in the nether portal and get into a little tunnel and go up to the nether ceiling and climb in a boat and get back home in a couple of seconds. Because let me tell you, that's a long walk. It's like 7,000 blocks from spawn to my house. And it's a good thing I had the coordinates, because I'm telling you right now, if I didn't have those coordinates, it would have taken me a lot longer to find my house. Oh yes, well, we got some lava here. This is why I always mine at negative 54, because when I'm diamond mining, I don't like having lava come and spill on top of me. I know a lot of people will mine lower down in the world and they'll deal with the lava. You know what? If I want to deal with lava pouring in on me, I'll go mine some ancient debris in the nether, because that's what you get when you go to the nether and mine ancient debris. You get a lot of little pockets of lava, and also great big lakes of lava overhead. But you know what I do? Whenever the lava comes rushing down on me in the nether, I just back up real quick and I dig a one hole right there real quick, and the lava just goes right into that hole. And it doesn't harm my fragile person. Uh-oh. We have an ancient city, my friends. Did you hear that? Yes. Okay. Well, I've gone far enough in this direction. I'm not in the mood to... Well, it's good to know this is out here, you know. Maybe in some future episode I might go in there and explore the ancient city, but it would be just about as exciting as me raiding a piglin bastion. A whole bunch of sneaking and slowness and being very careful. But I can do it now because I went ahead and I started up a little sheep farm. That's one of the few things that I did up in my house in the overworld today. Is I got me some sheep and I got some horses. You know, I use a lot of wool to spawn-proof stuff, and I've just been going over to where the sheep roam in that nearby savannah and just taking some, like 2 or 3 clippers over there and just shearing them all up and making carpet that way. I thought, you know what? I use so much carpet, I might as well just go ahead and get myself some sheep over here. Might as well. I sort of didn't want to, because I tell you, with all the villagers that are going to be at my lakeshore and all the stuff I've got going on around here, I just didn't want to produce too much lag, because I got a lot of creatures running around. You know, I got parrots and dogs and sheep and cows and horses, and so I restrained myself and I just got 2 horses. And I didn't breed the sheep up too much. Ah, yes, the lovely sounds of my sulfur farm. Let's see how that one's progressing. Yeah, it's growing. It's coming along nicely. You see right past these blocks and behind this wall, I've got a little ender pearl chunk loader going. That ensures that the sulfur is always growing while I'm away, and it has helped. It's looking like it's evening time already. How about that? Yes, what a beautiful day. Hey there, bunny rabbit. Do you like golden carrots? They eat golden carrots. This is the first time I ever fed a golden carrot to a rabbit. Oh, look at him. He's all cute. You're just a cute little bunny, aren't you? Okay, let's go to sleep. Let's hop into the sack. And yes, I am still dealing with these nightmarish allergies, I tell you what. But they're not gonna stop me from putting out videos. They're not gonna stop me from working. I'm the hardest working man in YouTube. You know, I put more work into videos that get fewer views than anybody else. Okay, well anyway, let's go over here. I haven't made any progress on the road or anything. Like I said, I've been in the nether, and I've been over here doing mining and stuff, and I also corralled these guys. How do you like these guys? I haven't named them yet, but they're pretty solid horses, aren't they? Yes. You see these golden carrots, guys? You guys want to make a baby? Go ahead. We'll have a third horse. I just can't resist myself. They're so cute. Oh, look at him. The little fella. Yes, you're just a little good guy. Now, I don't think they can fit through those little one gaps, can they? You see, I didn't want to put any glass or fence posts in here because villager raiding parties might spawn out here, and I might want to shoot them through the hole in the wall. I still need to come up with a gate design. And I need to terraform all this grass out here. Not grass, sand. Why am I calling it grass? Oh, I know, because I'm crazy with allergies and fatigue. Anyway. We are going to get all this shaved down, and we're going to build some stuff out here too, because this is a great place to be building something. And I'm thinking maybe bringing some grass over here or something. Turning this little corner of the desert into quite the little oasis. I do plan on planting a lot of trees around this seaside resort. Oh, look at this. I'm all full. Here, let's go ahead and put that in my hand so I can scoop up some more of these blocks. I don't want to waste all this sand. Never mind, I've got, I think, 4 or 5 double chests full of sand inside my house. And I'll bet you those sulfurs are all growed up now. I'm going to go ahead and scoop one of those guys up while I'm up here. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this little area right here, but I'm going to be building all along here. That's one thing I like about this area. There's plenty of place for me to build. It's like a great, big, beautiful blank canvas. I need to empty my pockets anyway. It's all full of stuff. Let's get this deep slate out of here. And see, I got some gravel down here. I keep my tuff in here. And I've also been mining up some gold too, because as you can see, I'm running kind of low on gold. And as you know, you're gonna have to have a lot of gold if you want to make netherite armor from the template. You see there, I got my template. It's the most valuable thing. I also picked up 6 ancient debris now total. It's not much, but I really haven't been able to mine as much. Like I told you, I was really I need to put the sand away. I was really struggling with all the lava. I mean, I couldn't branch anywhere without the lava pouring down on me. Yeah, let's go and put this away. I have some more of this over here. See, do I have any more diamond ore up here? Yes, I do. So I've got 56 diamonds. And that's just not going to be enough. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and fortune this little pile of diamonds up and see how much I got. Let's see how many diamonds this produces with the Fortune 3 pickaxe. And it's a pretty good height too, because it's taller than my house. And get a pretty nice view from up here. My trees are all growing in. I need to do some tree harvesting. Another thing that I've been busy with today is earning gems so I can buy stuff for my baseball team. And you guys are gonna, I don't know how many of you guys also watch my baseball videos, my baseball 9 videos. But I've been wanting to recruit players that aren't the default players so that I can actually upgrade them and give them their own names and do all this stuff. And yeah, pretty much my whole roster is now brand new players except for the old recruits that I brought in. And I also purchased brand new uniforms. Let's see here, we got 46 diamonds out of that load. That's pretty good. I don't think it's going to be enough, but it's pretty good. Let's go in here and check this out real quick. Yep. Cactuses be growing. Also, another thing I wanted to do real quick. Yeah, let's put those diamonds away. I don't feel like carrying diamonds with me wherever I go. Okay, we're going to go over here and harvest us a blinky. Slowly accumulating more and more of these little sulfur cubes. Okay. Wait a second. Why are there 3 in here? Huh. I think that my game glitched out or something, because I thought one of my cubes got away from me the other day, and I thought, oh well, something bad happened to it, or I couldn't explain it. And now I've got an extra cube in there. Something is going on. I'm not quite sure what it is. You guys having any kind of like little buggy issues with the sulfur cubes? Because I'm sure I'm not the only person who's having these problems. Let's go ahead and pop. No, they're right here. Look at all these blinkies I got. That's a lot of them. It looks like I can get another one too, because we have an extra one out there now. Here, let me go ahead and put my torches where they belong. I don't need them in my offhand anymore. I'm gonna head back out there. And you know what? We're just gonna hop over here the fast way. You see I got a dog over here? This is my good boy. He's protecting the sheep. Nobody better mess with those sheep. Okay, here we go. They're both over here. Hey, Blinky. And now we're gonna make some more. There you go. And now we have 2. Very good. It's a slow way to farm them, but I got all the time in the world. And also, I have an ender pearl stasis chamber, and it's right over here. It's right underneath this block right here. And it's meant to keep my cactuses and my sulfur cubes loaded while I'm away. And it's working just fine. I had to go down to my iron farm today and completely empty out that chest because it was full of iron. And now I've got several stacks of iron blocks. So the time may come when I make a beacon. And I might use those iron blocks. Because I already have 2 wither skeleton skulls. All I need is 1 more. Anyway, yeah, I was going to head over here and heal up some of my tools and stuff. I'm kind of glad that I haven't built anything around this yet, because it sure makes it easy to come up here and do a quick landing and do the things that I need to do. Very good. Very simple. No little holes to have to fly through. So let's put my silk touch pickaxe here and let the mending begin. Oh yes, a bubble vader. Sometimes you just gotta stand on the elevator and bounce around. Get up, and get down. Jump, 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 jump. Did I hear a witch? Is there a witch over here? Man, it's funny how I can always hear a witch from a million miles. You know what? It's trauma. Back when I used to play the Pocket Edition, I got traumatized by witches. You know, the Bedrock version is a lot harder than the Java version, because you'll spawn into a world in broad daylight and there'll be a witch right next to you chasing you. That's never happened to me in Java. Also, you can't have so much as a mud puddle without a spear chunk and drown in it, throwing a trident at you trying to kill you, and usually succeeding. Because early game, when you have no armor, those tridents will kill you in 2 shots very easily. See there? You can see my little My little lake town, how it's starting up. It won't be long, and we'll be able to have a nice view from up here. Hey, Witchy Poo. You mind if I tickle your toes? Oh, yes. Okay, pickaxe healed. It's back to the salt mines. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this here. What a beautiful place this is. I really like this area of my world. That's why I settled down here. And these sheep over here are safe from me now. These sheep over here have been naked for far too long. Oh boy, what have we got in these boats? Well, what do we have here? The local bee population, I guess, has decided it wants to go fishing, I guess. I don't know why they climb into boats. Seems like every time I put boats out at the place I'm living, a bee will get into it. What is it about boats that attract the bees? I mean, there's nothing in the water for them. Why do they even go out there? You think they'd go to the flowers and they'd avoid the water. But no, it's like you put a boat out and the bees are just drawn to it. Now, I wonder... Wait a second. Did I see it? No, I didn't see it. I thought for a second I saw the wandering trader or something. You see, I planted some vines up there. And I thought maybe I could make a clever backdoor way of getting up my stairs. Avoiding the stairs and going straight up to the roof. Can I pull it off? Yep, I can. Very nice. What a beautiful little house. I'm quite happy with this house. It's very cozy. I'm used to building much larger houses. Now look at all this mess all over the floor. I blame you guys. Yes. Shame, shame. Yes. But anyway, I guess that'll be it for now. I hope to have a more exciting episode of the Camp for you tomorrow, but, you know, that's how Minecraft is sometimes. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. And I'll see y'all next time.